It's that time of the year again. December holidays coming up, and we're prepping Bruno, the brown bus, the butch brown bus, for Tata. She's going on a long journey, we hope. We're busy getting awnings, rooftop tents, boxes, nets, and all the packings. It's inside. George is still busy, and we'll be popping off to have our COVID PCR test, which we have to present at the border very shortly. A few hours before we leave, we've been packing today and sorting, and can still see over the top of the boxes for the rear view, fridge and freezer, some things stashed down the side, boxes underneath, lots of boxes full of food and supplies, nice big crate bolted onto the top of the box, and odds and ends, and as you can see, our net with easy to hand thingies, and electrical supplies, chairs. This box on the back seat has our tea box. Underneath will go George's clothes and shoes in bags. And then in the middle section there's a safe box for camera equipment and computers, etc, etc. Hanging toiletries or creams, mozzie sprays, sunblock, and the net. And on the other side, George's toolbox in the opposite of the tea box. And in the front is relatively clear. There will be maps only, and water bottles, and GPS. There's a silver windscreen cover, George packing things in the middle, and that's looking through for the rear view mirror. And we're almost ready to roll.
I miss my Land Rover so much, babes. Missing working on cars. So I'm doing stupid things there, like putting tape over these open holes.
This is the cut line from Kokocha across to Mabua. And we're stopping for some tea. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We've had a long day's driving and a long wait at the border. And it's now time to stop and let the tires down and have some tea. And then we'll drive on for about an hour.
Sure, whatever, 20 k's. Shall we?
Stay in the tracks.
Pardon?
Stay in the tracks.
Think so.
Yep, I think so. Donkey.
Water.
This is the cut line in Botswana between Kokocha and Mabua. We pulled off the road. We're going to spend the night here, up there, and we'll continue tomorrow. All these holes that you can see here were dug by one Mr. Porcupine at some point. A few months ago there were some raging bushfires that came through the Botswana and South African side of the Kalahari because of a good rain season last year, so there were some really big bushfires. Mr. Porcupine roamed these pastures quite freely, but we noticed after we started to set up camp that Mr. Porcupine did not survive the fire. That's all that's left of Mr. Porcupine. Sorry, old Porky. That's nature, but we wish it wasn't here and now in front of us. And here's our table and chairs, and we'll set up camp a little later. African bush night. Big rain somewhere over there. the way we came from. Early morning, and there is tons of dew on everything. Everything is wet, including George's chair, which he will be sitting on, or not. It's about 6 o'clock, and it's not too cold this morning. It's actually very nice. We had one alarm incident during the night and discovered this morning one of the doors wasn't properly closed, which was probably why. When we shone the torch, there was an animal just outside the tent, about 10 meters away, staring at us. We don't know what it was. Last night's fire remains are still warm. I can feel the heat from here. And it's time for a cup of tea.